by Lieutenant Colonel Richard Hecht, the IDF International Spokesperson. Richard, let's jump right into this right now, because we were just talking about, we're dealing with attacks from the West Bank, from Gaza, from Lebanon at the same time, allegedly operating in Syria. We're seeing Iranian influence on every single one of Israel's borders as well. How many fronts can the IDF realistically maintain this deterrence on?
So I think we've proven in the last 24 or 48 hours that we can hold multiple fronts. There was always a sort of concern that we were very focused on Gaza, but I think you saw last night how the IDF can stretch our capabilities, and we also handled our Palestinian threat in Lebanon and also Gaza, while again combating terrorism in Judea and Samaria. So the IDF is ready and prepared to defend our civilians.
And I guess to follow it up with, what we're seeing now is very limited conflicts against specific points of interest from Hamas in these areas. But if the real threat happened and Hamas and Hezbollah had to be dealt with at the same time, and we did see Hezbollah distance themselves from the last round, but there was always that possibility on the table. What sort of possibilities would the IDF have to respond to all of them simultaneously?
So we were ready, of course, also in defense and also in offense. We took these things into consideration. Again, we were focused very much on the threat that was coming at us. And again, I remind us all, we're in a holiday and all eyes are now towards Jerusalem. We want to de-escalate this so we can come into this weekend where we're celebrating Passover, Easter, and Ramadan quietly.
And were there any sort of warnings or intelligence alerts that would have told us anything that Lebanon would have been a possibility before this happened, or was the IDF sort of caught off guard by this?
Well, we weren't caught off guard. I mean, you saw our success in intercepting the threats in the north. We didn't get these level of intercepts without knowing what's happening. That's all I can say.
Fair enough. Thank you very much.